said the only constant is change in college football, but over more than 150 years, there have been some things that you can count on. If you can run the football, you have a chance to win. And boy, do we have guys who can do that in this one. Welcome to Memorial Stadium, Lincoln, Nebraska, and home of the Cornhuskers. As we'll see a participant from last year's playoff, the Michigan Wolverines, taking on one of the top 5 teams in the conference, the Nebraska Cornhuskers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going.
Entering play call screen.
The Cornhuskers will get us underway with the opening kickoff. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. The Wolverines offense will have the football first.
Entering play formation. Wing off. Spread wide. Spread empty page. Spread wide mesh.
This crowd bringing an ear-splitting welcome to their visitors. Taylor wants to throw. Got his man. At the 35, he's open. All by himself down the middle. The 20. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Wolverines.
Entering play call. Coach suggestions.
What a way to start this game offensively. You find the matchup you like, you put it in his hands, and he does the rest. The defense looks like they were sleepwalking out there to start this game. One play, they go the distance to score a touchdown. This defense better wake up.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Nebraska's offense will go to work for the first time today.
Entering play call. Safe. Coach free pod. You have 15 up. Give cushion.
From the gun, running back gets to give. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Snagged in the middle. It's Adkins. They'll mark it down at the 37. It's a 10-yard gain. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
Spread.
Looking downfield on first down. Pulls it in. It's Adkins. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks.
And frankly, if that's a completion, it's not going to make the end of season highlight reel. But in this game, it could lead to a highlight reel type play. The offensive coordinator may be setting something big up for later in the game.
Running to the left. And he's all close to that first down marker. They're saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down.
Cover 4 cons.
The Huskers lining up, just needing a few tough inches on 3rd down. Surging forward on the sneak.
The offense just continues to matriculate the ball downfield, and they're finding a lot of different ways to generate these first downs. They do it right there on the quarterback sneak.
And the Huskers are moving quickly down the field. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
The Cornhuskers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Wilson to pass. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming.
Really good coverage by this defense. They were aware of everyone on the field and including the running back. A lot of times those guys get lost in the shuffle, but they saw him. They knew the ball was going to him. They braked on it, did a good job, and got in his face just enough to cause him to lose some focus and drop that football.
Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. The Huskers have it with a 1st and 10.
Audible.
Use the play fake. Now to throw. He's got the tight end.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on 1st down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
To the air on 2nd down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Adkins. Touchdown, Husker! Made the grab and tucked it on in for the score.
No, long touchdown passes don't have to come in the shape of go routes and posts. You can throw a slant. If your guy is able to make one dude miss, build up some steam. When you've got speed like that, you can take it to the house, and that's exactly what he did.
On the move from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. A quick strike touchdown up top the last time they had it, Jesse. They'd love to do it again.
No doubt. They've got so many playmakers on the perimeter, David. Just find a way to get these guys the ball in space.
And you already started, man. Making that big play, opening up this offense, this quarterback is feeling good about himself. I wouldn't be surprised if they give it right back to him.
Touch pass on the jet sweep. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3.
And that play is essentially like a jet sweep, right? This offense is going to run the football conventionally. They'll do it between the tackles. They'll do it outside. But there's a lot of different creative ways they can get their playmakers the football in the running game. And I think that was an example of what you saw right there.
And he's down at the 41. That's a 1st down. See that maize and blue, and you expect tough-minded, hard-nosed running attacks.
I expect big, physical, huge linemen that don't like people, that are going to move them out of the way and do just this, what we did right here. Move the sticks, get 1st downs on the ground. That's who Michigan.
There he goes. They finally get him on the ground, but that's the kind of play that will carry momentum into the 2nd quarter. We played one, and we are right back where we started, all tied up after the 1st period as we take a look at the stats. They fought to a standstill in the 1st. Let's see who gets the edge early in the 2nd.
Entering play. I-form. Option is set to I-form wing. Choose a new. Choose formation. Wing. Error. Slot. Jet. How I throw back.
They've got a 1st down here to open the period. The RPO, fire complete to the left. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
And offenses nowadays, they're really just counting numbers. How many guys do you have out wide? How many guys do I have out wide? If I have enough guys to block your guys, boom, it's just built into the offense. Pitch, catch, let me get a few yards.
Entering play call.
Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. The Wolverines kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Creates a little room. Out of bounds he goes. They'll mark it at the 16.
Jet touch pass.
6-yard pickup on 1st down. Leaves them with 2nd and 4. Quick touch pass to the receiver. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion. Not the way they had it drawn up.
The first thing you have to do to make these plays successful offensively is I have to block the edge. I got to get my speedster in space. They didn't do a good job of getting that guy out there in space where he could really use his jets. Nice job by the defense, understanding it, seeing it, rallying to it, and tackling that guy for us.
And they'll have to settle for a field goal try. No good. And here in the 2nd quarter, we remain all knotted up. The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. They'll run it on the counter. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard.
Let's see if this offense can answer the bell. Their coaches challenged them all week long. When they got down to the red zone, we've got to be able to run the football because we're going up against a top 10 rushing defense. Let's see if they can step up here and get it done.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down.
Texas 4-man.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, backed up inside their 20. Unloads to the wideout. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. And the Huskers will send out the punt unit. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. He'll field the punt. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. So here comes the Michigan offense. A blown opportunity, missing that short field goal on the last drive, and now they'll try to put something on the board here. The give to the tailback. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. And the Wolverines have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. They think there's room to run to the right here. Running through contact. He's loose down the middle. Touchdown, Michigan. And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching him.
Huge play. It's so nice to have guys that can create these explosive plays like this. You hand it to him, he can do the rest. Look at the speed, look at the elusiveness, getting to the end zone. Nice run.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Very intriguing B12 matchup today, gentlemen. Here's a look at how it finished up. Oklahoma State proved it is battle-tested and capable of winning any place, any time after this one. And just think of the confidence this Pokes team gained today. Invaluable, if you ask me. Big 12 football at its finest, gentlemen. Just when you think you have things figured out, a game like this happens.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. They make the stop, not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down.
Pass.
Wilson will throw. They get enough rush, and it pays off the sack at the 20. Fast, physical, and disruptive. Michigan has a rich and storied history of guys up front who can make life miserable for a quarterback.
Just dudes. I mean, guys that win matchups. Guys that, you know, if it's going to be a pass rush on the outside, one-on-one on a tackle, they can go get him at the defensive end spot. And we can mention names. And Hutchinson recently, one of the higher picks in the NFL draft, but always guys that play the same way.
Coach suggestions.
Now, I got to tell you, as an offense, moving forward in this game, 3rd and long, you're going to have to push the ball downfield a little bit more. You got to throw to the sticks and give yourself a chance to convert these 3rd downs.
Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. They take over late and they have enough time to put together a drive. Looking to throw on first down. Hauls it in. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm now.
Odd choice to take the penalty there. If you just take the loss, it also costs the offense down. Instead, they'll replay it. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Leaves it with the back. Turning it on. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. He's up to 107 yards on the ground, and he just continues to turn in productive performance after productive performance. That's how you lead the nation in rushing. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. The Wolverines will snap it on 1st and 10. Motion from the wideout. Trying to get the edge with a quick touch pass. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Trying to make magic with his feet. And he scoots his way to the 1st down and then slides to avoid the hit. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call.
And he's just proving it time and time again, man. He has that feel. He obviously has the ability to pick them up and put them down and go get 1st downs. But I think the timing of when to scramble and when not to scramble, he's really got that figured out. And you can tell it's going to be a big part of the game for him.
Out of the gun to give to the back. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Wolverines.
Entering play.
You know, there's so many coaches out there in 2-minute situations at the end of the half with the lead that'll just be happy taking the lead into halftime. This guy's staying aggressive, though. Pedal to the metal, David, and you saw it paid off there for the touchdown.
Yeah, and let's finish this half now. Now, we got a nice lead. Built a little bit of a lead, but the defense has to go back out there. There's still a little bit of time, so get that stop to keep that momentum you just got, and everybody will be jacked up at halftime.
Enter, die, Mickey, 3. Cover 1,
and here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so Palmer, no need to play.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely
2 to 4 load mud.
From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10.
Pass. Audible.
Wilson to pass. Oh, they're after him! And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Running out of time here in the 1st half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. He's got his man. Gets it to the 37. Clock stops to move the chains.
3, GBL mud.
Quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Entering play from special team field goal block left. There are 6 categories.
Waning seconds of the 1st half, and they'll try to tack on a 3 before they head to the locker room. Maybe being on the right hash will help him swing that big leg for this 54-yard attempt. That took every ounce of leg strength he had to sneak that one into the left corner. That cuts into the deficit. It's now 21-10. 1st half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Man, a lot of ways to describe those first 2 quarters in Lincoln, but let's just go with notable. And how can we begin our analysis of that 1st half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust his strategy, he could be headed towards a career day. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Memorial Stadium.
Entering base model screen, you have 5 options.
And the Wolverines will kick it off to start the 2nd half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. Now 2 possessions to start this 3rd quarter. They'd love to build some early momentum.
You ain't lying, because you only got so many possessions here in the 2nd half, so now...
Oh, he's got some space. And he gets out of there and gets some yardage and gets down without taking any punishment.
And it's just a pick-your-poison thing for this defense. They decide to play man-to-man, really good coverage in the back end, taking away the pass, but then what happened? The quarterback sees it. Not only does he see it, everybody trailing their guys, so much space for him. He takes off and makes the huge run for this offense.
So now it's 2nd and long. Leaves it with the back. He picks up 4. That'll leave them with 3rd and 6.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. The Cornhuskers send out the punt unit. They'll look to pin him deep. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. The running back has it. And he knocked him down after a gain of 3 to the 23.
Y off tricks, Y off tricks, Y over.
Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. They'll go right back to it. Got enough for the 1st down and wants more. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. He's already busted 150 yards on the ground. Couple of big runs, and he might take aim at the Michigan record set by Ron Johnson of a cool 347 on the ground.
Wow, well, that's aggressive, Reese. That's a little ways down the road, probably, but that just shows you how well they commit to the run game. Year after year, if you're a Michigan Wolverine, you're going to run the football. So, heck, it's no different when you got this guy in the backfield. I'm going to keep feeding him.
Inside the 30. And he will finally go out of bounds after another big gain, and they are absolutely gashing them with this running game. The Wolverines are marching down the field. Off play action on 1st down. And he was drilled just as he released the pass and incomplete. This crowd knows when to bring it. They go to the ground. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive.
And running really has been the key on this drive, guys. Lots of success right there. They generate another explosive play. Their success running the ball, big reason why they've been able to put up a lot of points and have a really nice lead in this one. And now back in the red zone again, they're looking to add to that.
And that's a nice 3rd down conversion for this offense. And I'll tell you what, the struggle for this offense has been stringing those 1st downs together. They're not in the top 50 in college football in 1st downs. They'll get one and they kind of stall. Let's see if they can put multiple 1st downs together, get one of those long drives going.
These fans raising the volume on 2nd and goal. The run up the middle, trying to steamroll his way in. Touchdown, Michigan! And they take it in for 6 more points. They've got the lead, trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in Week 10. Well, let's count them up. 1, 2, 3. 3 is the magic number for touchdowns.
Yeah, it's as easy as ABC. Goodness gracious. He's been getting whatever he wants, whenever he wants, however he wants. I might want to change something up or maybe focus on that guy that's getting the football a lot and scoring.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Handoff from the gun. They just blew through that offensive line. It's a 4-yard loss.
Yeah, and it's been a surprise today for this offense. Like, coming into the game, we all talked about it. We thought they'd be able to run against this defense that's been run on a lot, and this offense just can't get the running game going. It'd be interesting to see what they do to try to change it up, but somehow, some way, they need that physical ground game.
And they're able to make the tackle. That's now 200 catches in his career.
It's so impressive because of his dependability. This guy has been consistent, David. Week in, week out. He shows up, and he makes plays.
And it's easy to coach a guy like that. Consistent, does the work, catches the football. You know where he's going to be. That's why he's got 200 catches.
We've reached the end of the period, and Michigan has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. One more quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play.
Entering. Hot blitz free from Nickel. 2 DB blitz text free. Texas 4-man.
With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this third down play. Wilson will throw. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
Entering play call.
And how about this defense taking care of business? Keeping that guy under 200 yards is a heck of a day. Their offense has obviously done their job too, and this has been an absolute beatdown.
On fourth down, he'll try to toss it. It's picked off, and another empty drive. He'll try to take it back.
And I love this defense understanding situational football. You got the lead in the fourth quarter. Get in your nickel packages. You know the pass is coming, and the execution was great.
Yeah, they thrive on takeaways, and they love to get into games late with the lead because one of the strengths of their entire team is their secondary, and you saw it there. In nickel, they're able to come away with the pick, and it's looking like they're going to be able to seal this game. Well, and on these little push passes, timing is so important. You're trying to snap it right as he's getting a full head of steam. When he gets the ball, he's hitting the outside, and David, it puts the defense in such a difficult spot.
You immediately have to be rotating when you see that motion, so everybody's got to communicate and kind of bump over. That's why offenses love to run it. It makes the defense communicate and see if you can just get them out of the spot.
We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. And the defense knew exactly where that first down line was, and they stopped him short. 4th down and 1, and they'll go for it. Needs it to keep this drive alive. He gives him a fresh set of downs, and this one will be 1st and goal from the 6.
This guy's been special today. Coming into this one, they thought they had an opportunity really to get him going, running the football, and he has delivered. You've seen the speed, the vision, his ability to break tackles. Well over 100 rushing yards in this game, and that's why they have a nice lead here late.
And he's forced out of bounds close to the goal line, and that shot saved the touchdown. Picked up 6 on that last one, now 2nd and inches. The offense will have to use its first time out of the half.
Entering play call, formation, slot, option, AHD blast.
Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Trying to slam in. Touchdown Wolverines! And the stomping has commenced.
Entering play call.
This team just knows how to finish. They keep getting better and better and better, and they are close to going 9-0.
Entering play call.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. Last drive ended with a pick. Vitally important to take care of the football this time. Here's the handoff. Stonewalled again. No gain on the play. They keep trying to stick with the running game, but there's not much getting done. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Off the play fake. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it.
And this is a tough spot for the QB, man. Like, he knows he's down big and has to make big plays down the field, but also got to be smart because this defense, you can tell, bringing in extra bodies, playing the pass.
Picked off. What a play to set him up. Got room on the return. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there.
I form Wing. There are 3 categories. You have 9 options.
And the Wolverines line it up with a first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
With that last touchdown, they remain undefeated. And what can you say about this offense? One of the most explosive in the entire nation. And they're coming in, I think, every week with the mindset that we're just going to outscore everybody. We are okay going into a track meet. And that's really what we saw in this game today. But opponents just cannot keep pace with them and all of the athletes they have on the offensive side of the ball.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Conference USA action right now, fellas. Wait till you see how things are playing out. New Mexico State is ahead in this one. This team plays a hard-nosed brand of football there in Las Cruces, but they're a long way from closing this out.
Spread.
Wilson to pass. Makes the grab. Oh, there might have been trouble if they had knocked it down so quickly.
2 to 4 low.
You got to like this defense, man. All game long, great job tackling the football. Like, you throw it on the perimeter, they're coming up. They're not giving the run after the catch with these receivers. A lot of times you see so much damage done after the catch. This defense has been dialed in, and the big play has been a non-issue.
You got to give this defense credit because they have bottled this guy up all game long. He's one of the best running backs in all of college football. Everybody was expecting him to have a big one today. Don't tell that to this defense, though. They've played with great effort. They've gotten hands to the football, and they have been able to shut him down.
Texas 4-man.
Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. Going to the ground. Oh, what a move. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6.
You have 15 options.
How about the job by this defense today? They knew what they were getting into. A really good running back. We talked to him this week. It was the main focus point of it.
He hurls one deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. They've got some work to do on this 3rd and long from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. Touchdown, Michigan. And they turn it into a defensive score. That score might be the one to put them over the top and run this winning streak to 9.
You always hear coaches harping on their quarterbacks to keep 2 hands on the ball. That time, he got hit, the ball came free, bounced right into the defender's hands, and he makes them pay, taking it back all the way for a score.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line.
Spread.
They'll move the tight end.
Spread.
It'll be a draw. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play.
I think the offense at this point now, they're just trying to limit the damage. They want to get out of here and move on. Turn the page to the next game because things just have not been...
Fires one high and deep. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film room that people aren't going to like, but hopefully you can learn from it and do better next time.
There are 5 categories.
Quick timeout by the defense here, trying to make sure everyone has the same call.
Tempest pressure.
The Huskers have it with a 1st and 10. Wilson will throw. It's complete on the right side. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there.
Hey, this offense is going to have to find more explosive plays. And it can't just rely on the dink and dunk. It's going to have to find itself and score more points. Listen, they got beat up today. But moving on in the future, they've got some good pieces. They got to find a way to fit them together, create some explosive plays on this.
And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. Big third down here. They need to get the ball to the 41. From the gun, wants to pass. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. The defense uses a timeout, and we are down to 11 seconds left to play. And the Huskers will call on their punt team. He makes the fair catch just outside his own 10 at the 11-yard line.
Y off, drip, Y off, Y off, y, drips Y over.
After this, it'll be a wrap. They'll try the run. Coming out, attacking for...
Entering abilities. Stats. Challenge. Entering play call. Trips Y over. There are 17 categories. You have 12 options. Inside zone is selected.
When you know you have a team outclassed, the ability to play to that standard